Hey YouTube, what is going on? It's Black Tiger here today, guys. And today we're going to be doing a review of all of the vehicles released so far from the Cunning Stunts DLC in GTA 5 Online. And yeah, I'm too poor to buy these online actually, so we're going to be reviewing them in creator mode from now on. If you guys want to know how to make your own creator mode session so you can get all the test out the vehicles for yourselves, I'll link that in the description of this video. But yeah, let's start with the ETR1 here. I think it's what this vehicle is called. Let me just check. Yeah, so this is the Emperor ETR1 here. So pretty nice looking car. I've seen the customizations for this thing, and the only thing you can really do is like take away the spoiler. That's like the main change in appearance to this car. You can change the exhaust, I think, but yeah, that's about it. The headlights on this car look pretty awesome, so I think those would look nice. Yeah, the rear tail lights are pretty cool as well, and they did kind of change the exhaust notes for most of these cars, but they're kind of still the same, which is disappointing. But yeah, we'll take this thing for a spin here. I'll show you guys. This is actually supposed to be the new fastest car in the game also, which is crazy. Like, this thing beats the 811, so it's pretty crazy. And this thing handles really well too, so this is perfect for the Cunning Stunts. Like, it turns really well, and there's a lot of sharp turns in the Cunning Stunts stunt tracks, so yeah, this is a great car for that. But yeah, I'm just going to turn up the sound here for the in-game volume so to let you guys hear this car a bit. And oh yeah, for all the DLC cars, they put on like these awesome slick tires. Like, they're completely slicks, so it's pretty awesome. Definitely some sweet tires. I don't think a lot of people like to keep them stock, which is what I would do because they look pretty awesome. But yeah, let's turn up the volume here so you guys can hear the exhaust on this thing. But yeah, as you can hear there, it actually has a nice like crackling noise when the car, like when you let off the accelerator and the engine just like kind of slowly revs down. So it's pretty awesome. All these cars have really nice interiors as well. Like they suit the race look of all these cars. They have a nice like race interiors with all the kind of like stripped out interiors with the switches and dials and stuff like that. So it's pretty awesome. And all these cars also have like rev limiters built into them, which is pretty sick. Like, as you can see here, when I rev it all the way, you get that like red there to tell you to shift. I don't know if there's a manual way to shift any of these cars in GTA. I don't think you can do manual shifting, but if you could, that would be perfect for that. But yeah, you can also get the ETR1 without the spoiler, so it looks like this. It's pretty nice. I don't know, like, if you wanted to get a more stock look, you could do without the spoiler. But yeah, we'll get on to our next car here, guys, in just a sec. Okay, guys, so for our next car, we have the Progentyrus, which is based off of, I think, the McLaren F1 and the Saleen S7 race version. The back looks a lot more like the Saleen S7 than the McLaren F1. You can kind of tell it's the Saleen F7 actually, even everywhere. Like, the front also looks more like the Saleen F7, but I think it's a combination of the two cars. And I kind of dislike this car a little bit. I'll get into it right now for you guys, show you the interior quickly. It's got a sick roll cage in it. Wow, that's really cool. And I don't know if you guys heard there, but this thing's got this exact same exhaust note, maybe even tuned a little bit higher pitched than the X80 Proto, but this thing sounds like crazy. It's like the same exhaust note as the X80 Proto, but maybe even a little higher pitched. But yeah, I just think this car is a little bit too long. Like, the back of it looks a bit ridiculous, goes out so far. And like the McLaren F1 is nowhere near that long, and the Salient S7 is a little bit longer of a car, so that's another reason why I think this is more based off the S7. But yeah, the back tires are kind of skinny as well, which sucks. It looks like you can open the hood though to see the engine in there. I think a lot of these DLC cars will have some pretty nice engines. But yeah, we'll take this thing for a drive here. I don't think this is... I think this came in like 11th place out of all the supercars in terms of speed, so that's kind of disappointing. I thought like this would have been one of the fastest cars, as it's the most expensive from this DLC. But apparently not. But yeah, you can take the liveries off this car and make it look something like this, which is pretty awesome. So you can get that nice like stock look instead of a race car look, but all these cars are obviously geared towards more race car looks from this DLC for sure. But yeah, this thing sounds pretty crazy. Sounds like an F1 car. Definitely suits the look of it, I think, the sound. It's not really my favorite exhaust sound in the game, but it's alright. So yeah, we'll rev it up here for you guys, let you hear that. But yeah, as you heard there, this thing doesn't really have a nice crackling sound when you let off the gas, so it sucks. Like, it just kind of has this whirring noise, so that's kind of disappointing. But yeah, we'll get on to our next car here. I think I already showed you guys the interior of this, pretty sure. Yeah, we got the nice little buttons and dials everywhere, just like a real race car would have. And the nice, awesome, I don't know if that's really gull wing doors, but they open like vertically like that, so it's pretty sweet. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this car. This one also has the slicks on it, but not as thick as the ETR one, which kind of sucks. But so yeah, for our next car, we have the Annis RE7B. So yeah, it's a pretty sweet car for sure. Definitely, this one I think looks the most like a race car. It's really, really awesome looking. Definitely one of the most race-worthy cars in the game, I would think. I'm pretty sure this one has like the best handling, and it's like second or third when it comes to top speed, I think. So yeah, it's not bad at all. Got nice exhaust there. A lot of people put on the titanium exhaust, but I think this one looks a lot better. Check out the interior of this car. This one's got huge race slicks on it, so it's pretty awesome. Nice interior on this as well. Like I said, all the cars in this DLC have a rev limiter, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, this one's got like gull wing doors, so that's pretty sweet. What else? Let's see. Can't really see. Oh yeah, you can. So yeah, this thing's got massive tires. As you can see, they're huge. Those back tires on it, absolutely massive. But yeah, we'll rev this thing up for you guys and take it for a little drive here. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome car to say the least. Um, yeah, I don't know what this class of race car is, but I know they're pretty popular at like Le Mans and races like that. So yeah, it's pretty sweet to have one of those cars in GTA. I think it's gonna be pretty popular, this car, especially for the Stunts DLC. I think cars that have the best handling over top speed is going to be most important for this DLC, because there's a lot of sharp turns I noticed on the tracks. So yeah, cars that handle well will definitely be in high demand, I think, and be useful for people who are going to be competitive racing. Yeah, so for our next car we have the heck's this one even called? The Lampadati Tropos Rally. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I really like this car. I think it's my favorite probably from this DLC. I kind of wish you could take off the back mud flaps and maybe change the fenders a bit and the front and rear bumpers, but so that you can make it look more like a stock car, like on the road, instead of a race version. But nonetheless, it's a pretty awesome car. This thing has awesome exhaust, and the exhausts actually shake on it when you're just idling, which is amazing. So I think the engine might actually shake on this thing as well. If I was in multiplayer, I could open it up for you guys if I actually bought it, but I'm broke at the moment, so yeah, apologize for that. But yeah, it's pretty cool in Creator. You can get all the liveries off the cars, so yeah, it's a plus. You can see what they would look like totally stock. But yeah, we'll check out the interior of this car a little bit here. It's quite nice. It looks a little bit more like standard than the other cars. Like, it's not as racy. That's even a word. It's like not as race spec, I guess you could say, but it does have like the built-in roll cage in the doors there and stuff like that. But yeah, let's rev this thing up for you guys here. Yeah, that was a fail. It crashed right into the other car there. That was a huge fail. I forgot the name of it again. My god, the names on these cars are way too complicated, so it's pretty crazy. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite cars in this DLC. I think I would totally buy this one. Gonna save up for it, I think, and then purchase it because it's quite awesome. And so yeah, that was the Tropos Rally, and next we have the Obey Omnis. So yeah, this one's obviously based off an old Audi rally car. I'm not sure exactly what Audi model it is, but I know this is a very popular one, and it's built up a reputation for itself, like in rally racing and stuff like that. It's definitely a really good car. And this thing has awesome exhaust as well. I'll let you guys hear that in a second. But yeah, we'll take a look at the interior. The interiors on these cars are pretty similar, but they're all a little bit different in their own way, which is nice. They all have their own unique touches. Oh wow, this one's got the actual like GTA's version of the Audi emblem in the back there, so that's cool. This one's got red seat straps. The Tropos there has the green ones, which is pretty cool. And so yeah, we'll take this thing for a drive, and it's pretty cool. Like some of these cars like have the sticker on the window there, which is cool. Like that one's got the Pisswasser or Pibwasser, however you say that. That's like the GTA 5 beer brand, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll rev this thing up for you guys, let you hear the exhaust, and take it for a little spin here. But yeah, that's the Obey, what the heck's this thing called? The Obey Omnis. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I don't know if I'd buy this one. Like, I'm not really a fan of the car design, but I don't know, it's definitely an awesome car. It'd probably be amazing in the dirt rallies, or dirt rally racing, stuff like that. It's like perfectly suited for that. And this one has unique tires as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they say like rally on them, which is awesome. Somehow these ones are like painted red, so that's pretty cool. Creator mode does some interesting things. But yeah, those are all like the main kind of most anticipated cars from this DLC, I think. And we'll get on to part 2 of the cars from the Cunning Stunts DLC in the next video, guys, because there's actually so many of these cars. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff to review. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, peace, guys.